understand that I'm still new at this, so I may not be great. I mean, a lot of you have been asking about some help with Discord, so I'll put together a video on it and actually address some of your concerns. So, what's Discord, essentially? Discord is a standalone program or app that acts as a sort of combination message board, voice call, video call, community base that is useful for a number of reasons. It originally appealed to the gaming community. However, over time, it has grown significantly in its popularity, ranging from appealing to a number of different subcultures, groups, hobbies, interests, etc. For example, what you're seeing right now is actually the Discord directory. This is essentially a public list of all of the different Discord servers that exist out there, and there's a number of categories which you can search under to find what might interest you the most, whether it's gaming, technology, programming, that's where you'll usually find me, or to even follow your favorite streamer or YouTuber. For those of you who might want to get technical about it, Discord is what is considered to be a freeware VoIP application. VoIP essentially stands for Voice over IP, meaning that you use it over an internet connection instead of a phone line. The concept of it came from somebody who basically wanted a social gaming platform. It's been around for about 3 years, and at this time it has approximately 250 million unique users on the software. There are other VoIP programs, but none of them has quite stood up to the popularity of Discord. So how do you get started? To register your account, you go to the site discordapp.com, and from there, you click in the upper right-hand corner to create an account. Follow the basic steps of verifying through your email, and you should be all set. Admittedly, and from my experience, it seems that Discord has a bit of a learning curve. It does take a bit of time to get used to it, so I will do my best to try and make it as clear as possible, even though it will definitely take some getting used to. So what I'll be doing is going through one of the servers that I happen to be on and that I find to be very well organized. So here is one that I somewhat frequent called Code Monkeys. And as you can see, there's a list of things that are along the left-hand side. That's basically all of the channels that are involved in the server, as well as some voice channels that may even be down at the bottom. Notice that they have a welcome page, basically says all the rules that are in there, keeps things pretty organized, explains what the purpose of the server is, and essentially what they may or may not allow. Every server has the ability to do this, but as long as they follow Discord's terms of service, they can pretty much do what they want. You see here that there's an announcements channel. These come in pretty useful. Additionally, here's all of the channels that are a part of this. Of course, they all relate to different aspects of coding. If you go to the upper left-hand side of where the channels are listed, you'll see that you'll have a drop-down menu. In this, you'll be able to change a few of the privacy settings, but what's really important is down here in the lower left-hand corner. This is where you're going to find your user settings, and this is what really is important in setting up your Discord account. As far as the privacy and safety, decide on how you want to receive direct messages, which are DMs, basically instant messages to you that are private, who you want to receive them from. It all really depends on your level of comfort. Now, this is covering the voice connectivity and video connectivity for either voice calls that you may be in or even private calls where you can use voice and additionally video. The overlay is mostly for those that are gaming. Here's your notifications. A lot of people prefer to turn a lot of these off as they tend to get a little bit annoying, especially when you're like me and you're a part of multiple Discord servers. I think at one point I probably clocked in at about 50. Here you'll see all the text and images options. Again, a lot of this is pretty much preference. It's really important whenever you get a program to basically dig through what all it has. By all means, don't turn on light mode unless you just really want to burn your retinas. Now, what is more specific that this gets into, and this is for those that are developers, is the development section. That's where you can get into the Discord API. Streamer mode, this is basically applying to those that are Twitch streamers mostly. This is basically what you're going to see whenever you log in to Discord as the application itself. There will be a place for games that Discord is specific to, and then your list of friends. These are my friends, not your friends. As well as the list of direct messages and your message history that you have. Alongside there is also all of the servers that you may be a part of, and the small number that's outlined in red is the number of notifications from that server. How many times you've been pinged or added, which means that specifically somebody is wanting to talk to you or a group that you're in. Here is another server that I'm a part of, oddly enough, another one that is dedicated to programming. Now along the right hand side, you'll see all of the users that are involved in a particular server. This server is quite large. Now what popped up here is basically the settings that you can have for contacting a different user. You can view their profile. Apparently this person right now has been playing Minecraft for 13 hours. We have our priorities. You can see if you have any mutual friends or if you share any servers with them. Clearly we're on the same server, so that's what's going to show up. These are the roles that they have in this particular server. Helps you learn a little bit more about them. Clearly that they're active. If you want, you can leave notes on them. Here we have the option of calling them, messaging them, adding them as a friend. This is essentially where you're going to have the most access to individuals. Sometimes user volume is really important whenever you're in a public voice call because some people may be louder than others. Now, if you don't want to hear them at all, you can certainly mute them. But let's say we try to message them. As this is a person that I haven't messaged before, there is no history, but this is where I would type, and this is a message that would go directly to them. The plus sign is where I can add in various forms of media, pictures, audio, video, as long as it's under a certain amount, and additionally where I can add emoticons. There's quite a list of them, so dig through, see what most applies, and you can also make your own emoticons. Each server may even have their own specific ones. Now along the top, you'll see that there's the ability to start a video call, start a voice call, view pinned messages, or add other friends to the DM. That means that it's just you and the other individuals that are a part of that. Now, when it comes to actually utilizing the settings and features on other servers or controlling the different aspects of it, this is how you do so. Right-clicking on any of the server icons, you're able to do such things as mute it, which I tend to do regardless. But if you don't mute it, you can decide on how specific you want the mute to be. I turn off all notifications. Otherwise, my computer would not stop beeping. And again, here's how you react with an emote to just a text that somebody sends within a channel.
But Lola, what about the hackers? Is there hackers on Discord?
So I'm going to do the best that I can to clear this up rather quickly. Hackers are on the internet. However, the term is being grossly misused. Essentially, the term hacker can mean anybody who solves problems creatively through a process of utilizing technology, finding errors in programs, and fixing them with patches or bugs, or possibly exploiting those patches and or bugs. Since Discord is on the internet, by default, there are going to be people that are malicious on it as well. However, the things that they do on there are quite limited and can be limited based on how safe the Discord server you are on is and your understanding of how everything works. That's why I frankly find that the best way to prevent yourself from being hacked is to be well informed. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to well inform you. Someone who is into researching network security and analyzing things is often confused with the malicious hacker, which is known as a black hat hacker. These are really not the kind of people that you're going to find on Discord because frankly, the things that they aim for are either financial or political in nature. If they are to do anything, I'll go over in a bit what they would do and how you can prevent it from happening. But overall, if there's somebody that's going to be a hacker on Discord, they're doing it just to be annoying. But let's address the overall concern here. Is Discord safe? From essentially what I've covered, Discord is basically as safe as you make it. You have controls over who can contact you, where you go, who you affiliate yourself with, and ultimately what kind of things you accept. What's really important is that you know the people that you're talking to, and that if you don't know them, that they're in a server that you feel is effectively moderated.
Ooh, what can I do to be safe, Lola?
Calm down, wee panda. I'm getting there. Now, within those, you can find servers that are heavily moderated and with a mod or admin team that knows how to use the bots behind them incredibly well. There are people that have been using Discord since 2015 and have become really familiar with the bots, even to the point of actually creating their own. With a server that is well managed, run by people who know what they're doing, and has enough time, energy, and dedication to it, it is absolutely safe. But again, this is your choice and with your awareness. It's all on how you decide to use it. So some of you might be wondering, well, this is an abrupt ending. Well, it's not quite over. From having lost what my project file was for the entire video that I was creating, I've lost several hours of work. Now, there's definitely more to come. There's more that's going to be available, and there's a lot of information, especially things that I touched on at the beginning or the middle of the video, such as ways that you can keep yourself safe on Discord, because there are definitely ways. And also, my efforts to debunk how easy it might be to do these certain things, because I assure you, Discord is it's a very useful tool for people to use, especially to connect communities that are out there. And I think I may have said this before, it has grown, not even exponentially, but some mathematical number that just means a lot. At any rate, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Again, I don't video edit. This is now my second attempt at using a proper video editing program, meaning I splice all of this, everything within it, I put together piece by piece, but don't pity me. At any rate, I just wanted to let you know that there will be a part 2 that's coming up that's based on how to essentially prevent yourself from malicious things happening. And TLDR, don't click on links from people you don't know. Well, then that kind of eliminates me having to make the video, but I will show you how it works. So until then, enjoy this sneak peek. You're welcome. Try to say like a sentence or something.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Oh, that's fantastic.
In the middle, but you got much back.